Michigan has 6 Democrats serving in the U.S. House and 2 in the U.S. Senate. 7 out of the 8 of them are against the U.S. Senate plan to reopen the U.S. government. Our team coverage continues with Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic. He's here for you now with what they had to say on the vote that could come later this week.
Michigan's 2 Democratic U.S. senators voted no on the so-called bipartisan plan to reopen the federal government. Senator Gary Peters says he is, quote, frustrated with the plan, but relieved it did include an increase for food assistance. Meanwhile, Democratic U.S. Senator Elissa Slotkin from Michigan voted no because she wanted to reduce the overall health care costs, and a Republican promise to vote on that next month was unacceptable to her. This rapidly developing story grows out of what happened over the weekend in the U.S. Senate, where 9 Democrats bolted from their party to vote with the Republicans and the president to tee up this plan to reopen the government through the end of January. Over in the House, members have been called back to town for a possible vote, and among the Democrats, most of them are voting no. Debbie Dingell, Haley Stevens, Kristen Rivet, Shri Tanadar, and Rashiba Tlaib opposed the measure. Henry Slotkin from the west side of the state has not made a decision. Local Congressmen Tom Barrett and Tim Walberg, Republicans, are expected to embrace this compromise. Meanwhile, Todd Spangler bird dogs the Michigan delegation for the Detroit Free Press. Does he expect all of the Michigan House Republican members to vote yes?
I'm pretty sure they'll all vote for it, yeah.
They have no choice but to vote for it.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody wants to have the shutdown after this long a time hung around their neck.
And will all the Democrats voting no in the House stay that way?
I think they'd absolutely vote against it because there's no real political pressure for them to vote for it. I think by the end of the week, yeah, I think the government's reopened.
Look for final votes to reopen the government later this week. Maybe. Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skubic, 6 News.